What's up, guys? Ricky here with another review on the Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat Kintaro action figure. And this thing is sweet, so I didn't plan on buying it. However, I bought the Goro, the new Mortal Kombat X1, and thought it was amazing. And then I was at a local toy shop that had Motaro and Kintaro for a good price, so I decided to get it because I can always turn around and sell these later on and make some money off it. But I just think these figures are outstanding, so I had to pick them up. So here we go, real quick. So they do have this little plastic piece in front here, so you can't see the figure as well in the package as I'd like, but it does make it easy to take them out, which is really cool. So looks like we got some really cool sculpt, really cool paint applications there. So we got nice beige color on the chest and stomach area, the torso. Looks like on the biceps as well. Then it shifts to orange, and it looks like we have black tiger stripes there, which look nice. You have the regular face here. Comes with extra head, so like an angry face, and then a yelling face, which I think I like the yelling one the best. And then, let's see, you have a yin yang. We have some cool textures and details on the legs. Then it comes with some extra hands there, and I believe it comes with a lot of extra accessories too, which is really cool. But we'll check out those in a little bit. But let's see what we got here. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So the only thing is you let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure the old Kintaro had the little ponytail like Goro did, and I like that version better personally because it feels like it's always missing something when they do just the bald Kintaro. But I don't know. That's just me. Okay, so that's the front of the package. Now we have the side of the package with face sculpt there. Back of the package. So we have a nice action figure shot here. We have the extra posable heads. Articulation shows that you can do fireballs and has a stand there for the fireball. And looks like it's going to be very highly articulated. It comes with the bio, so if you want to read the bio, you can pause your screen now. Okay, sweet. And then the other side here, we have another action figure shot there, which looks really neat. So let's open this up and see what we're looking at. Okay, here is Kintaro out of the package, and this figure is sweet. Even cooler than I thought, especially taking out a package. So here we go. So you got the face. We saw this one already, but what I really like is I like the faded tone from the orange to the kind of beige peach color. I think that's cool that it's not hard lines. It kind of fades. So very cool. I think it looks cool how they did that. Obviously the silver metallic shoulder pads would look a little better with a black wash. I don't think I'm going to do that, but it would bring out some of the textures a little bit more. Okay, got some good tones there. Sculpt looks nice. I love all the little textures. Look at that. That looks awesome. All right, arms look great. Look at the vascularity in the legs. Big old feet. Looks good. So yes, this is nice. This is the front. You got the back here. Get it set up. Okay, and you got really cool stripes here. Looks like they did orange and they just did some blackish brown paint over the top. Looks good. Got a little smudge there. It's a little off on that side, but not a big deal. Looks good. The leather looks nice. Could have dry brushed a little lighter brown on there to bring out the textures, add some depth. Still nice. Looking good. Yeah, this figure is solid. Okay, so I like that. So it came with a ton of accessories too. And I'm going to try them out. So I don't have a ton of Storm Collectibles. And I don't plan on it, but I keep saying that in all these videos, and I keep buying more. So I just keep finding good deals. But this is what it came with. So we have the two heads, and we'll look at them a little bit closer. So you have this head here. That looks pretty nice. Looks like they didn't go all the way. It doesn't look too bad. This say you could do a little bit more white on the teeth because it looks like they have a lot of gum showing there. Same here, so you could go a little bit higher if you wanted to, but I don't think it's a deal breaker. But see, they did, inside the mouth looks nice. Cool tone there for the tongue. They had a little bit of brown, looks like brown wash to go into the teeth. And it really is prominent there on the front, so it just looks like it has dirty teeth. And I think this is the coolest head sculpt, I think. So I'll probably put this one on him in a second. Came with extra hands. and they are the same. So it looks like they have 2 of each. And that's so you can do the same hands on the 2 arms on each side. So those are the same there. So it came with Sub-Zero things, which I think is really interesting, that it comes with a whole nother character's pieces, but not complaining. I just don't have a Sub-Zero. But I do have a McFarlane Sub-Zero, so I will see if it's possible to exchange any of these parts on it. Might be fun to check out. So you got both sides there, lots of different hands. And then you have a split face there. They did some really cool paint applications on this too. So you look close. So kind of a black eye there. And then look at that. Okay, so it looks like you got beige. They did look like they put a red wash over the top of that for the blood. Looks like they did the same there. Looks like they might have actually dry brushed some of that too, which is nice. So they just covered it and looks really, really textured, detailed. Looks good. And then comes with a bunch of blood splatter pieces. So it has dual ends. So this would go on the ball joint, lock in, and then this would go in the socket on the other side. So it really looks like it's really splitting apart, which is really cool. And then you have this piece, which is for the head, and it has a spine built into it. So as far as accessories go, this is phenomenal. Oh, almost forgot. And it comes with a cool flame ball and a stand right there. And so you can give them doing a fire blast. So yeah, overall that is sick. Comes with a lot of stuff. So how about this? Let's get into the articulation real quick. Okay, so here we go with the articulation. So head looks up about that far. So you get to look pretty high. Looks down pretty far. You have good, decent pivot. Good rotation, which is nice. So it looks like the pads are stuck here, so they do move up and down. This is a rubber material on the top, like most of the ones that I've seen so far. So you do have a little groove there, so you could get a little rotation. Arms go up over past 90 degrees. You have a bicep swivel. You have double jointed elbows, which is nice, and you have some wrist articulation as well. And then these just kind of slip on, so you can slip them on, do whatever you need. So all of these have really good articulation, so really, really nice there. Okay, legs, what I noticed are a little bit stiff. So it's a little tough to open these up, a lot more stiff than the Goro that I did. So you see the joints there. I can probably get it up a little bit further than that, but I'm not going to try because it's kind of hard to stick there. Legs go up about that far, so not quite 90 degrees. Do have double jointed knees. You do have toe articulation, and you have ankle pivot and articulation as well, which is really nice. And then you do get a little rotation there. So, oh, I forgot. Bend. So let's see, the ab crunch. Crunches pretty far, which is nice. So nice crunch there. Crunch back that far. So nice crunch. And then you get a little bit of side to side. So yeah, and rotates pretty good there too. So overall, I am really impressed with the articulation. So how about we get into size comparison. Okay, so here we go. Quick size comparison. So we have Kintaro in the middle. To the right, we have Motaro from Storm Collectibles. To the left, we have Goro from Mortal Kombat X from Storm Collectibles. Then on the far left, we have Marvel Select Hulk. And then the far right, we have the McFarlane Shao Kahn. So as you can tell, he stands a little bit taller than Motaro, and Motaro is on all fours. And he stands a little bit taller than Goro, but not taller than Goro's ponytail. So I think the scale fits really good. I think it fits in well with Marvel Select as well. I think the Hulk versus Goro would be kind of cool looking, and then the Shao Kahn, I think that fits. I think that fits for sure. And I know Shao Kahn's a little bit bigger than some of the McFarlane stuff. So real quick, we could just throw a Liu Kang in there for fun, as you can see, and I think that is pretty good size, so don't mind that at all. So now that stands, so Kintaro stands roughly, we have roughly 9 3/4 inches tall, and that puts us at about 24.5 centimeters. So scale is great. It is a massive figure. So let's get into final thoughts. Okay, final thoughts on Kintaro. This figure is amazing. The accessories is amazing. The structure, the paint application. The textures, the details, everything about it. They did such an awesome job on this. Because at first when I saw it in the package, I wasn't a huge fan of the face sculpt. But once it's on, I think it's very, very neat. Like I just think they did overall a great job. Now, the figure, I think right now you can find it for $130 or something like that. I ended up finding it at a local toy store for $80, so I figured that was quite a bit better price-wise. So if you're into Mortal Kombat, I think this is definitely a good one to pick up. Although, you know, for those that are frugal, that might not be something that you need to purchase. But overall, I think it's sweet, and accessories are awesome. So I don't have a Storm Collectibles Sub-Zero, but I do have McFarlane. So just to show, it kind of, I think it looks good, it looks fine. So the pieces do not they don't fit, so the ball joints are at the same size, but I was able to squeeze it in there and make it look okay, and I did have the spine up there for a bit, but I decided to go with this look instead. So overall, pretty sweet. So thank you all for tuning in today. Like, subscribe, still continuing to grow this channel. Thank you all so much. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers, so let's get us over that 3,000 mark, and I'll keep bringing customizations, reviews, reveals, anything like that to you all. So thank you all so much for supporting the channel, and I'll catch you all in the next video.